Hello everyone and welcome back to the Part-Time Gamers YouTube channel. I am Welchy, one half of the Part-Time Gamers, and welcome back to Part-Time Gamers Weekly, our weekly show where we talk about all the hot topics in video game news, talk about what we've been playing, introduced our new movie club last week, and yeah, just general chit chat. So without further ado, let's get into topic of the week.
Topic of the week.
Okay, so first of all, wearing my Super Mario top today. Thought I'd wear something game related for this video. Yeah, topic of the week this week. There was a couple of choices. I could have done more than one. Obviously, many of you will probably know that Square Enix have sold off all or most of their Western developers, including Crystal Dynamics, I think Square Enix Montreal and a few others. That's not going to be a topic of the week today, but I just wanted to mention it in case you didn't know. Crystal Dynamics made the Avengers game, the Tomb Raider trilogy, the recent Tomb Raider trilogy. So yeah, they've been sold off to the Embracer Group, who haven't got a great track record at the moment, but that could change. So that was interesting. Square Enix are now basically a Japanese publisher again. But yeah, topic of the week this week is actually going to be on the Xbox and Bethesda game showcase announced for June the 12th, and also just last night the Summer Games Fest kickoff has been announced for 9th of June. So we've got our mini E3. I think E3, I know it's cancelled this year, but I think E3 is now dead. I think Summer Games Fest and companies doing their own thing is the way forward. So if we just say E3 is now dead, this is the start of Summer Games Fest. Summer Games Fest starts 9th of June. Jeff Keighley will be hosting. What he announced something really cool that in select cinemas around the world, I think maybe just Europe and US, but Summer Games Fest will be shown in IMAX cinemas, which is fucking cool when you think about it. I might look into going, but probably not. I'll probably just watch it at home. But yeah, so that's really cool. That is 9th of June. And what I wanted to do basically today was basically talk about what I expect to see at these showcases. Now, I haven't got many for the Summer Games Fest because that's a little bit different because there's so many publishers and developers that Jeff Keighley can take from. That will see anything Xbox related at his show because obviously they're going to be doing one 3 days later. PlayStation won't give him much, if anything, because they'll probably do their own thing at some point. Who knows? I'm expecting them to do something this month in May before the new PS Plus in June. Who knows? And Nintendo normally do their own thing as well. So it's more like even EA, Ubisoft, they normally do their own thing. So it's difficult. It is difficult to know what's going to be there, but there will be stuff there for sure. And I've put a few things down what I expect to see. The first one being, and I'm pretty sure this will happen. I'll be pretty shocked if it doesn't, unless EA come out and say, "Oh, we're doing our own thing." I'm still pretty sure this will happen, and that is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 will be announced with a trailer at Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest on 9th of June. So I think there'll be a trailer, maybe a gameplay trailer. I don't think they need to show too much because people that have played the first game, I haven't, it's on my list to play pretty much next. We'll know basically what to expect. They just want to see more like a trailer of the story and what's new kind of thing. And I also think they're going to release and announce a 2022 release date. I think that this game, although it did come out in 2019, so that's a pretty quick turnaround. Maybe not, but it is Respawn. Respawn, a very talented studio. I'm going to stick with it and think there's going to be a late 2022 release window, which would be really good because, as I said in one of my last videos, there's not many games coming out between now and the end of the year, really big games, but that would be one. And I'm going to stick with that. I think that'll happen. I also expect to see Hideo Kojima's next game revealed at this showcase. I don't expect it to be coming anytime soon at all. 2024 at the very earliest. Will this be an Xbox exclusive? There's been a lot of talk about Kojima's next game being an Xbox exclusive, which would be crazy because he's normally been associated with PlayStation. It's potential, obviously, but I would be pretty shocked only because we've seen recent images of Kojima's put up posts about his next, not like showing his next game, but like teasing that he's working on it. I should have also said, if you hear my guinea pigs at any point either drinking out of their bottle or eating hay or just fighting, I apologise, but they're particularly loud today. But yeah, there's Kojima kind of, his picture kind of showed a PS5 dev kit, so I think it'd be multi-platform at the least. I also expect to see Gotham Knights at this Jeff Keighley showcase, and I think there'll be gameplay, hopefully impressive gameplay, and they'll stick to their, is it October release date, I believe? Sorry, just keep an eye on the guineas. So Gotham Knights I think will be there. It's their last kind of big chance to sell the game. Obviously it's Gotham Knight, it's Gotham, it's kind of Batman related, so it'll probably do well anyway, but with it not being single player focused and being more co-op focused, I think they have to sell it a bit harder, especially for me in particular, I must say. Although I'm interested in it because it's Gotham, I just need to be sold a little bit more. I also expect to see Saints Row gameplay. That's coming out later this year. I think it's the best place to show it is at Jeff Keighley's one. So I'm definitely expecting to see Saints Row gameplay. Will it impress? I'm not looking forward to it at all. It's not on my list to get. So who knows? Maybe fans will be impressed, but it's going to do a lot to impress me. It's got to do a lot, sorry. Next one, and the next two, I've got two more for Summer Games Fest. As I said, I was struggling to think of things that could be there. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of things there we don't even know about, probably, like things we haven't even expected. So that's one thing. But other things we do know, the Callisto Protocol, one that I'm hugely anticipating. I expect we'll see it. I expect we'll see gameplay at this Jeff Keighley's one, or some sort of trailer. It doesn't have to be gameplay trailer, something. We'll see something more than the little teaser we had originally. And I'm expecting a 2023 release window, probably around the summer. Or maybe they'll push it till like Halloween because it's a horror. But yeah, I'm expecting 2023 announced for this game, which would be a bummer because I kind of hope it will come out this year, but I think it will be next year. But definitely expecting to see that. I'll be gutted if we don't see Callisto Protocol. And the other one is A Plague Tale Requiem. Every time I talk about this game on this show, I fucking mess up the name, but pretty sure this will be there. This one is one that could go into the Xbox Showcase because I'm pretty sure it's going to release on Game Pass. But I think we'll see it at Jeff Keighley's, and I think we'll see gameplay and a release date. I'm pretty sure it'll be 2022 actually. I think this could be a 2022 release, if not early 2023. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting it as a minimum at Summer Games Fest. Star Wars Fallen Order 2, Kojima's next game, Gotham Knights, Callisto Protocol, Saints Row, and A Plague Tale Requiem. That isn't enough for me to be super like, oh my god, that was amazing. One, because I haven't played the first Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2, but hopefully I would have by then. Kojima's next game, I have to hold my hands up, and I haven't fully played a Kojima game in my life. I've played a little tiny bit of Metal Gear Solid 5, none of the others, and I haven't played Death Stranding yet, so it's hard for me to get excited for that. It'd be a cool moment because obviously we all know Hideo Kojima, but it'd be hard for me to get hyped because I haven't played this game. Gotham Knights, if it's good, I'll be really excited about that. Callisto Protocol, yes, I'll be really excited about that. Saints Row, don't really care, but I expect it. And then Plague Tale 2, I'm excited about that. So it'll be a good showcase if those are there, but it's more about the things we don't know, what's going to be there. So that's what I'm more looking forward to. The Xbox Showcase on the 12th is more predictable. Or at least there's things that we know are out there and we should see. Obviously there's no guarantee. There is one guarantee though, and that is Starfield. Starfield will be there. If it's not, then that game is delayed because it has to be there. Coming out 11th of November, all we've seen is a tiny teaser trailer and a few like little tiny things they post on Twitter. There's going to be a big gameplay reveal, a big rundown of the gameplay. I expect this to be at least 10 to 15 minutes long. Minimum, could be longer. So that's going to be there. Not much to say about that other than I'm excited to see it. Obviously Bethesda, famous for Fallout, Skyrim and whatnot. This is a massive open world RPG in space, similar to Mass Effect. I expect this to be good actually. I expect to come away from this thinking, oh actually this looks fucking cool. Next one is Redfall. Redfall is the kind of co-op game from Arcane, like 4 versus, like, not like a Back 4 Blood kind of thing, like 4 people taking on loads of enemies. And I believe it's like vampires. We've only seen one very short trailer for this, not very short, but a short trailer for this, and it was a CGI trailer. So I'm expecting to see some actual concrete gameplay of this. This was supposed to come out this summer, so they're running out of time. I think they'll show it, but they'll say it's not coming out this year, it's coming out 2023. But there's a potential that they do that, but say, but there's a beta coming out this summer, or beta coming out this year, to kind of be like, oh, we said it was coming this year, and it kind of is, you know? So I expect that. From Arcane Studios, if I didn't mention that, who made Deathloop. We could see Deathloop here just because it's coming to Game Pass later this year. I still doubt it because there's no point in them showing it here, but they might. Next game I expect to see, and we haven't seen in a long time, is Scorn. If Scorn is still coming out, which I believe their Twitter page is still relatively active, so I think it is. Scorn has to be shown here because we haven't seen it in a long time. I expect a gameplay and a release date. Hopefully they can deliver the spooky vibes that the first trailer showed off. I've got a feeling this game could come out and disappoint, but we'll see. Forza Motorsport I think will be here. Obviously Forza Horizon 5 came out last year. I played a fair bit of that, I enjoyed that. Forza Motorsport is more their Gran Turismo game, it's more their actual sim racer, so I think we'll see that. I think we'll see a trailer and an early 2023 release window. It could come out this year, but 2 Forza games on a bounce. I know they're different, but I think we'll see it next year. Now the next ones is interesting because I think we're going to see a Gears 6 trailer. A teaser. I think this is coming out in like 2020. I mean, it could come out at the end of next year, but because we haven't seen it yet, I imagine it'd be more like a 2024 thing. This will finish off the second trilogy of Gears. So it's a big one. They need to take the time with it and make sure it's great. I think it will be, and I think they'll show a teaser trailer. And that'll get me hyped, obviously, big Gears fan, but there is also talk that they might be doing something else before Gears 6, which is crazy because why not just finish the trilogy now and then go on to do your own thing? Gears can finish then, you know. So, but apparently they might be working something else before that. So maybe we won't see Gears 6 and we'll see whatever else. I think we're going to see the Coalition. That's basically what I'm saying. It'll either be a Gears 6 teaser trailer or a teaser trailer for their next game, whatever it is. Could it be a Star Wars game? Because, I mean, PlayStation have an exclusive Star Wars game coming with Knights of the Old Republic 2. Maybe Xbox have got their own one as well. There's talk of it being a Mandalorian game. Are the Coalition working on that? Who knows? Or is it a Marvel game? As we all know, PlayStation have plenty of their exclusive Marvel, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Wolverine coming, Spider-Man 2 coming. Nintendo have Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. So, do Xbox have their own Marvel game? Is the Coalition working on it? What would it be? I can't think of any off the top of my head. Could it be an Iron Man game? Probably not, because PlayStation had that on VR. I don't know. I'm not. Doctor Strange game, I don't know. Thor game, Captain America game, I don't know. That's what the kind of things I'm thinking of. I think it's more likely to be the Star Wars Mandalorian game, but I think we'll see the Coalition for sure. And I think whatever they have to show will be hype, because it'll be either something like the Mandalorian, which will be hype as fuck, or it'll be something like Gears 6, which will also be hype as fuck. So, for me, not for everyone, but for me. So, looking forward to that. I also expect to see Avowed. Avowed is coming from, what's their names? Oh, buggers. What's the company that made Outer Worlds? That's going to piss me off. They made Fallout New Vegas 2 as well. Obsidian. God, should have remembered that. Avowed is coming from Obsidian. Looks really cool. The first trailer did anyway. I think we'll see that. I think we'll see gameplay trailer at least. And I think that'll be a 2023 release, a late 2023. I think that might be one of the bigger games for next year. I say one of, because I think the other big game coming out next year will be Hellblade 2. I think we'll see it, even if it's just a short trailer or gameplay again, as we saw at the Game Awards, sorry. I definitely think we'll see Hellblade 2 at this showcase because it's time now. It's time for it to release. Obviously, there's a chance it could come out this year, but I do think it'll be an early 2023 release window. So that'd be the other big game next year, so it's taking my eye. And then I've got two more. One of them is a guaranteed, really, which is Halo Infinite. I know it's out, but I think it'll be there because Halo is such a massive thing for Xbox. I think it will be there to showcase stuff coming out for it in the future. Obviously, what fans want most is Forge mode and the co-op campaign. I don't think they'll both be there. I think one of those things will be there. I don't know which one's coming first. I think probably Forge? I don't know. I think that'll be there to say like, oh look, it's coming, don't worry, calm down. And then finally, I expect this is not expectation. Most of the others are expectations. This one's more of a hope. I think we'll either see Fable, but I don't think we'll see Fable. I think we're more likely to see Indiana Jones. The Indiana Jones game, I think we'll see a trailer and a 2024 release window, which will be super hype as well, especially if it looks good. Obviously, if all these things don't look good, none of it will be hype, but I'm pretty sure Indiana Jones, pretty sure they all will. So yeah, this is actually probably the most excited I've been for an Xbox showcase in a long time, because I'm starting to feel that Xbox have gathered these studios and are starting to plan these games, which are actually pretty exciting. Starfield I'm excited to see, Hellblade 2 I'm excited to see, Indiana Jones I'm excited to see, Avowed, whatever coalition they're working on, hopefully Gear 6, but even if it's Star Wars. Redfall I'm not as excited to see, but I'll be interested to see it. So there's a lot there, and there's stuff we don't know about. Obviously there's potential for Fable as well. So there's a lot, and they're also going to show partnerships that they've got. So games coming to Game Pass, for example, that aren't Xbox exclusives but just coming. So there's a lot that they can do, and I'm super excited about this one. So that's June the 12th, 6 PM UK time. I'm actually not going to be able to watch that one live. I'm actually away that weekend, so I won't be doing a live reaction to it. Will I be able to react to trailers maybe afterwards? I should be reacting to the Summer Games Fest kickoff though, for sure. I haven't decided what works best. Would you prefer me to react to the whole event and you watch me for like 90 minutes of reacting to stuff, or do you prefer me to like just react to trailers from it? So not watch the event and react to trailers from it. I think I'd get more hyped by watching it live and not knowing what's coming. So I think that's the way to do it. But I don't know, we'll see. So that's it for this week's topic of the week. Let me know what you are expecting to see at Summer Games Fest or the Xbox Bethesda Showcase. Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I've got some of these wrong? Do you think we'll not see them? Or do you think there's some that I haven't said that we will see? Let me know. What are you most excited for? Or are you not excited? Are you not excited for the Xbox? Are you more wanting to see PlayStation? Obviously, I'd rather see PlayStation there as a massive PlayStation fan, but I am definitely becoming back into Xbox, so I'm excited to see them. So yeah, let me know what you are expecting to see. Moving on to what we've been playing. I've been playing more Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Not as much as I'd like to. I've played a bit though, and I'm still enjoying that game a lot. I've been playing FIFA still. I've been playing NBA 2K22. That came to Game Pass just randomly. It just kind of just came. I'm playing a fair bit of that actually, about 8 hours already. Really enjoying that. Playing my team, which is like their ultimate team, which is really fun. And then I'm having even more fun playing the My Player career mode, which is just excellent as always. It's a little bit too much just running around the city, which I don't like, but I am still having a great time. Playing a lot of that. I'm playing last night. Me and Scott were streaming, and I know we finished a way out before, but we went back and got all the achievements, which was easy. So done that. What else have I been playing? I feel like I've been playing. Oh, Wii Sports, not Wii Sports, Nintendo Switch Sports. Got that last Friday. Was playing that over the weekend. I haven't played it since. I need to get back into it. I really want to because I really enjoyed it. My biggest disappointment is that the offline gameplay, while fine and good, there's no progression to it. So to unlock stuff for your character, clothes, cosmetics, whatever, you have to play online. which is fine. I'm happy to play online, but I feel like there should be something for people that want to play offline. So that's a bit of a weird decision from them, but maybe that'll change. I haven't played all the sports yet. I haven't played football or the sword one. I don't know why. I think something about me doesn't want to, but I'm sure they're fun. I probably should play them. Bowling is amazing, as always. Tennis is great. Badminton's better than I thought it was going to be. And volleyball's good as well. So bowling's my favourite at the moment. I'm having a great time with it. Absolutely great time. And I'm definitely looking forward to playing more. Played a little bit of Mario Kart as well, because I got the 7-day online trial just so I could play Switch Sports online. So then I went back on Mario Kart, played that online. That was fun. So I think I keep saying it, but I want to play my Switch more. I do, but I just end up sitting down on the sofa and wanting to play my Xbox or PlayStation. So what else I've been playing? I'm going to look at my phone, guys, because I've just forgotten what I've been playing, as I always do. I should write it down, really. Halo Infinite. That's what I wanted to talk about, for sure. But let me just double check what I've been playing. As well as that. That's pretty much it. On Xbox, what I've been playing on PlayStation. Oh, of course. I've been playing the incredible God of War. Continued playing that. Where did we get to? We just beat the dragon, which is still one of the most epic things I've done in video games. It's such a cool part of the game. So done that now. We've now got the electric bows, I'm going to call them, because I can't remember the real name for them. Shock arrows? I think that might be shock arrows. So yeah, making good progress on that game. Absolutely loving it, as always. But Halo Infinite Season 2 dropped on Tuesday, I want to say. So I've been playing a little bit of that, playing the new game mode that they released called Last Spartan Standing, which is kind of their take on Battle Royale. It's definitely not Battle Royale, but 12 players spawn in, it's free for all, and each player has 5 lives. Everyone starts with pistols, and to get better weapons you have to get kills. So once you get 100 XP, which is 1 kill, you get a stronger pistol. You go from the standard pistol, you go to the Mangler, you get the Mangler. Then once you do that, after another 200 XP, you get the assault rifle next. I think you get the assault rifle next. So, and so on and so on. It takes more and more XP each time you level up. That's how you get better weapons. Obviously, you can pick up grenades and stuff around the map. It's an okay game mode. Obviously, I guess I should mention, once you're out, you can leave or you can carry on watching. So everyone has 5 lives, and then eventually later on, when there's less people, a ring will collapse around the map, so you're forced to go in. So that's where the Battle Royale kind of comes into it, and it's free for all and you whatever. It's okay. It's an okay game mode. I think I could definitely warm to it. If I was better at the game, I think I'd like it more. That's for sure. Sorry, I just yawned. But I think it promotes too much kind of hiding, camping, which I prefer Halo at its best when it's fast-paced. So I'm not sure this is the best game mode for me and for Halo. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if I play it more, I'll get into it. I've played it, I say a fair bit. I've played probably 6 to 8 games, which I would consider for me. I haven't played Halo Infinite massively in a while, so I'm definitely going to try and get into it. I'm definitely trying to get back into Halo Infinite because I do enjoy it. It's a great game. But yeah, there's something about this game mode. Maybe it's not only designed to be campy, but it's also clearly designed for the best players, which I guess multiplayer games should be. Best players will always be better, but I don't know. There's something about it which doesn't feel right to me, and it's probably because it's Halo. I still think they're going to release a full Battle Royale for this game at some point, but this is what we've got to make do with for now. I personally don't like Battle Royales that much, so I'm not fussed if it does or doesn't. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, that's what I've been playing. Let me know, guys, what you've been playing, and let's move on to the Part-Time Gamers Movie Club.
The Part-Time Gamers Movie Club. Ooh.
As I said last week, I'm still getting used to the length of that kind of jingle. I can't hear it. I'm just literally talking to the iPad, so I can't hear it, and I have to assume how long it is. I think I nailed it. I might not. I apologise if I'm talking over the jingle. Anyway, Part-Time Games Movie Club last week, I said that I was going to watch, and you could have watched Thor Ragnarok. I watched it, and I loved it. It was a great film. Definitely the best Thor film by quite a way. I actually don't hate the Thor films as much as everyone else does. But yeah, this is definitely the best one, and it has made its way to third on my Marvel list. So obviously, if you don't know, last week I went through and discussed that I'm watching all the Marvel films. I haven't watched them before, so it's all new. And I'm making a list of my favourites to least favourites. If you want to hear the whole list so far, go back to the last episode, because I can't go through every week. But I will go through my top 5 every week if it changes, or I'll let you know where I'm putting a film in. This goes easily into the top 5, goes third. So it remains Civil War top, Guardians 2 second, Thor Ragnarok third, Guardians 1 fourth, and the first Avengers film fifth. Yeah, Thor Ragnarok, great. It's quite a funny film. I really liked, and I can't remember his name now, but the Thing, the one who looks like the Thing from Fantastic Four. He's blue, and he's built of rocks. He was really funny, I thought. Thor was good in this one, as always. Chris Hemsworth's great. Loki was good. It was all good. Jeff Goldblum was really good in this, as the kind of, I guess you can call him the enemy. The Hulk, Bruce Banner. It was a fantastic film. And I wasn't too keen on Hela. I like her as an enemy or a villain, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm not sure I really liked her acting. There was something off about her that I just didn't feel fit the film, if that makes sense. But nevertheless, it was a great film. Had a great time watching it. Lots of cool scenes. The Thor fight in Hulk was probably the key part, isn't it? The best part. Yeah, great film. Next film on the list, which I should be watching this weekend, so if you guys want to watch along, part of the movie club, will be Avengers Infinity War. Should be watching it this weekend. If that changes, then I apologise, but should be watching it this weekend. Other films I watched, let me check that it was last week, I'm pretty sure it was last week, was Sonic. I watched Sonic last week, the first Sonic film. Did I mention that in last week's video? I don't think I did. Hold on, let me just double check. I watched it last Friday, and I'm pretty sure I recorded this. No, I would have recorded last week's video on a Thursday, I think. Or a Wednesday. I can't remember. But yeah, I watched Sonic last week, the first Sonic film. That was actually a fun time as well. I've rated it 3.5 stars on the app Letterboxd. It was a fun film, and I definitely want to watch the second film now. It's probably one of the better video game films that I've watched, in all honesty. I think Detective Pikachu would probably go down as my favourite, which is a video game movie, because there's this game called Detective Pikachu. So yeah, that would go down as my favourite. But I want to get into more video game movies, so I'm going to start watching the Resident Evil films, the Assassin's Creed one, which I know everyone doesn't like, but I need to watch it. So I'm going to start watching some, and then maybe make a video game movie list, which I'm sure Sonic will be high up on that, and Pokemon Detective Pikachu, as I said. So yeah, Thor Ragnarok, fantastic film. Sonic, great film, and looking forward to Infinity War. Heard incredible things. I've been told it will go straight to the top of my list. Hopefully it will. And after that, we've got Ant-Man 2, or Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Endgame. So I'm finally getting close to catching up. But after that, I know there's a lot of like shows that I need to watch, like Loki, WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Am I saying that right? Anyway, lots to catch up on still, but I'm having a great time watching it all. And yeah, I feel like I need to say more about Thor Ragnarok. I'm not very good at reviewing movies. It's all new to me. I'm not good at remembering movies, to be honest. I can't remember what happened in it, but I had a great time watching it. That's the main thing. So yeah, Infinity War this weekend if you guys want to watch. And and hopefully there'll be some cool video game news to talk about next week on the Part-Time Gamers Weekly. Thank you for watching this week's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, in your comments, let me know what you think about the Summer Games Fest and Xbox Games Fest, Xbox Bethesda Showcase. What do you expect to see? What are you most excited for? What have you been playing this week? What are you going to play next week? I'm going to be playing more Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, more Halo Infinite. I'm going to be starting Trek to Yomi. Trek to Yomi came out this week. Yesterday, actually, as of recording, so I need to get into that. Sifu update, I want to try out the Sifu update at some point. And I'm going to carry on playing NBA, so lots to play. And I'm excited to play it all. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.